All right, hey everyone, we are live. I'm just testing the audio. Okay, so I think we sound good. Okay, awesome. So, we're just gonna jump right into this, because it's that time. It's your boy Zachariah Highgate, and you are tuned into the Zachariah EXP. It has been forever since I have said that. As you all know, I kind of had to take a break from streaming, not because I didn't want to be streaming, but because I had some urgent projects. And before I left, I kind of said, hey, there's two urgent projects that I'm working on, and once those two urgent projects are done, I'm going to come back. And the first one was completed, and it was my Grace Under Fire mixtape. So if you want to check that out, it is out on SoundCloud, Audio Mac, and YouTube. Such an amazing project that I was working on, and I just really had to dedicate all my time and all my efforts to really getting that done. And the other project is actually still in development, but it's kind of being restructured, and I'm kind of considering how we're going to go about putting that out. So with that in mind, that one's going to take maybe a little longer. So I still would like to come back to streaming in some capacity, but we're going to kind of see. There's a couple of reasons why, like, if you are following me on other social media platforms, you can see that, we're in the process of putting out so much great music. I just released a song called Love Me Like a Song on Valentine's Day. It is a super fun restructuring of my 3435 remix. So if you've heard that song, you will love this song. It's so cute. It's really sweet. It's really nice and bouncy and fun and flirty. Definitely check that out. I also just released a remix to Pink Panthers and Ice Spice's Boys a Liar Part 2 record. So I did Boys a Liar Part 3 with a friend of mine named Kike, who's amazing. And I apologize, I may have pronounced that wrong. They just told me, and I may have pronounced wrong, so I apologize for that. But they are on that record, and that was also super fun to do. So if you want to check those out, the Love Me Like a Song is available everywhere on all streaming platforms. And then the Boys a Liar remix is available on SoundCloud, Audio Mac, and YouTube. So lots going on. I'm performing. I just had a big performance on Friday. So if you see my socials, I've been talking about that. Working on just a lot of developments and just really just taking the time to just work on me, honestly. And it's been a really great time for that for me. So it's just been important for me to kind of stay in that bubble, and I think I'm going to be in that a little bit longer. The other reason why I also kind of wanted to take a step back from gaming as well was just because I kind of wanted to work on getting like a new setup and getting something that was a little more accessible for me in a way that just worked with my schedule and stuff like that. So as you guys know, usually I was doing 9 to 11 streams, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. based on the situation, and that worked at that time. But for me now, I kind of want the ability to, like, if I want to stream in the morning, which I probably won't do that often just based on my schedule, it's easier in like afternoon, evening. I kind of want to be able to do that more often, but I always was kind of stuck to that 8 or 9 p.m., like those kind of late streams. And by like 11 o'clock, I'd be kind of tired, and I would still have to like go about uploading everything, making sure everything was cross-promoted. So it just was like not super, convenient for me to do it that way. So now I would love to be able to stream more at 7 p.m. or stream more at 6 p.m. like we're doing today, just earlier streams, so I'm able to come in, stream for a few hours, or maybe if I want to do a long stream, maybe if I want to do a 6 to 10 stream, or a 7 to 11 stream, like I want a little more of that flexibility. So we're working on things to put that together. It's still going to be a bit of time, and really this really is just a once in a blue moon, just because the demo came out for Resident Evil 4. I heard about it online, and I was really surprised. And when I heard that it was coming, I really was like, we should play it. So I was like, okay, this is an opportunity to come up here, play it for a little bit, stream it, and then I'm going to be gone for a little bit more. But I thought this would be a fun little interim thing that we can do until I'm fully back on streaming, which I would love to do soon. I do have a number of games we are going to play that I've been kind of collecting. There was a sale. I don't know if I ended up getting the game. I have to check, but there was a sale, and there's this one game. I'm not going to say which game it is, but I really want to play it. It's another narrative adventure. I have a couple narrative adventures I think we will absolutely play, but there's this one that I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have to play this game. It looks hilarious, and it looks crazy. It's like one of those games that seems super unpredictable. Like you have no idea where it's going to go. So I really, really want to play that game from the little clips that I saw of it. So there's a number of games I do want to play, but again, it's just kind of like the time commitment and being able to juggle that with a lot of the other things I'm doing. Music really being number one. I'm really doing my best to get as much music out. If you guys have kind of watched my journey as an artist, I feel like the last few years, there's been different trials and tribulations I've gone through, and that kind of delayed me putting out as much content and as much music as I wanted to. And so when I put out something, it would end up being this long period of time before I could do that again. So I'm really pushing my pen and really fighting for the ability to get things done a lot sooner. And for me to do that, I really just kind of have to be in that zone. And, I've always been that person who's like, let's just have it all. Let's have the social life, the work, the music, the creative content, like the streaming, like, let's just have all of it. But I realize for me to really get things done in a timely manner, sometimes things have to kind of just be put to the side or just kind of like prioritized differently just so we can do what we got to do. So I wanted to come up here and do this demo. Y'all know I actually really like doing demos because it's a really easy way to just come and play something for a bit, give my thoughts, and then I can keep it pushing. When we do choose a game, even if a game is only 10 hours, let's say, like I always have to break that up into 2-hour segments. So even now, maybe that's something we can do a little differently. Maybe we can do 3-hour segments, maybe we can kind of switch it up. But I'm still trying to figure that out. That's still definitely, just a work in progress in terms of kind of planning for all of that. So I'm super excited, but I'm also just like, let's just take our time, make sure this makes sense for me, and kind of go from there first, So I'm working on it, and but I do like doing the demos. Like I said, I know we did the Star Ocean demo. I actually have not played the Star Ocean game yet. I'm going to be playing it soon. If you guys saw the test stream, I'm not going to post it, I don't think, but I might post a clip from it. I did a test stream, and I love Scarlet Nexus. I'm in love with that game. It's amazing. Please do not try to spoil it in the comments. Please, please, please. I'm really enjoying it. And so I'm thinking of maybe doing little clips there because I play it often, and sometimes I do side quests, and maybe when I'm doing side quests, I could just come on and play that, and maybe that won't be really spoilery. I don't want to spoil the game for anybody. So I may do that. Maybe. We'll see. And any other demos that come up, I may check after this to see if there's any other current demos that anyone's checking out. Maybe we can play a couple of more. I want to play the Star Ocean demo actually again because it was actually a whole lot of fun, and I kind of want to get back into it. So maybe closer to the time where I plan to play the Star Ocean game, I'll play the demo again, or I'll play maybe the first part of Star Ocean, but it'll just be like intro to Star Ocean. It won't be like, okay, now we're playing through the whole game, because I'm not going to do that. I'm sure it's like 35, 40 hours at least 30 to 40 hours, and I'm just not, no. You guys know me, like I like the shorter games. It just fits with my schedule. Again, is if maybe there could be one day where we could be doing 4 or 5 hour streams, and then, you can get through a game a lot faster, but that's not really what my intention for this is at this time. So definitely, I hope you enjoy this. If there's any demos you see that come up, please hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at the ZachariahEXP and be like, hey, like, maybe you should check this out. I keep an eye out, of course, but if there's something that comes up that you're like, hey, would like to see you play this, please let me know, and I can definitely check it out. So, with that being said, I'm just going to drink a little bit of water. Y'all know I always got my little 15-minute intro. This is only 8 minutes so far, but I always got my little intro before my streams. And the other thing is, I really, again, going back to my setup, I really want to add more to my setup, do more for my setup. So that's another work in progress too, so I can bring y'all different things and make things look different, and really excited for that. We're trying to figure it out, but it's still a work in progress. But I'm really grateful because the people around me are so supportive of me doing this. It means a lot. I always say it takes a village, and it really does, because when you have good people around you, when you have good people that support you and want to see you win, and you're willing to, and they're willing to go with you on those journeys to try different things, that really means a lot to me. So shout out to all those people. You know who you are, and I'm very, very grateful. I really, really am, because when you don't have that, it can be really hard and really even more challenging than it already may be. So with that being said, I actually have never played the original Resident Evil 4. How old was I when that came out? I was probably a little too young to be playing Resident Evil. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember when I was really young, I had those PlayStation demo CDs. If you know those, you already know, like, those are the coolest things. To this day, I wish I had the Treasure Planet PS2 game, because I played the Treasure Planet PS2 game on a demo CD, and I loved it, and I always wanted that game, but I don't know, by the time I wanted it, it was hard to get. It was like a hard game to get, so that was just my experience, like playing those demo games sometimes. And I remember because they'd come in the magazines, and I remember there was a Silent Hill demo, and I was so scared as a kid. I was like, I cannot play this. But one day I was like, you know what? Having a bored day, let's just play this. I go to open it up. I remember the intro scene. You're in like an apartment or something, and some things started coming out the wall. I was like, nope, turned it off. So I've always been like wary. But I love like watching things on YouTube. So with Resident Evil, I always really like the lore and I like the characters, and I would watch clips online, or I would watch like the fight scenes, even of the old games. But I never played Resident Evil games, I'd say, up until Resident Evil 6. I think that was the first. No, that's not true. Was that the first one I played? It was either that or Resident Evil the Revelations games. When those came out, I played Revelations 1 and Revelations 2. And then did I play? No, I feel like 6 was before then. Yeah, 6 was before then, because then they kind of did the revamp. So 6 I played. That was the first one I played. But I had watched footage of Resident Evil 4, like all the bosses, Resident Evil 5, and then obviously the older ones. I think the one I didn't see that much of, like, it would be kind of a new experience, I think, is maybe, I don't know which one it was, but it was the one with Rebecca. I didn't see a lot of footage for that one. That, if they remake that one, that would be like a newer experience for me to watch. But I played the remake of Resident Evil 2 when that came out, not too, a few years ago, I think now. Resident Evil 3 I played. I actually considered doing Resident Evil 3 because it's a really short game, and I think people want me to do more Resident Evil games. So I might do 3, but I just feel like everybody has seen 3. So I feel like if I did 3 now, like, everyone's kind of already seen it, but maybe some people would like to see it. If you would like to see me play Resident Evil 3, let me know in the comments. I would play 3. I would not play 2 because 2 was kind of long, and I don't always love when games are, when they kind of just give you the hub world and you can go anywhere and you can do any mission, because I find I get lost sometimes. Like, I'll start doing missions that I wasn't supposed to do, and then by the time I come back, I'm like, okay, well, what do we do next? Like, and when I go through that period of trying to figure out what to do next, I get bored of the game. So, excuse me, blame that on my attention span, but I would rather play something that, I hate to say it, some people don't like linear. Let me tell you something, I'm grown. I need you guide me along, honey, because we just trying to get through this adventure. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey, okay? I'm just here for the walking simulator, but not to that extent, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm just here for, like, okay, we fight this boss, okay, next dungeon, okay, now we're going here. Some people want, the ability to go everywhere and plan out their own destiny. Like, games like, even like open world games, really open world games, that just gives me anxiety. I'm like, where do I gotta go? Should I go here? Should I go there? Should I go here? I'm playing Nier Automata, and it's like that, and I feel like I'm getting to the part where they say it's worth waiting for. You have to get through so much of the game, but it has been that game is like stuff like that where it's more open world and you got to figure out where to go, and you got to kind of, they guide you to an extent, but there's little more of that open world that just gives me anxiety, and it's just too much. I don't need all that. I just need you to tell me where I got to go so I can go that way. It may seem, silly, but a lot of times I have a limited amount of time to play games, and if I spend that whole time just searching and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, that's not a good time for me. So I like a little more guidance, okay? Like, when I was a kid, yeah, of course, let's explore every aspect of this game. I mean, how many thousands and thousands of hours, did my brother and I growing up put into games, Like, of course it was fun to do that then. Like, think of Digimon World 3 or something like that. Like, that was a good time then, but we ain't got time like that now. So I want to make sure that any games that I'm playing, we're just kind of moving with a little bit of, like, So Resident Evil 2 was really more open, and sometimes I struggled to find out where to go, and sometimes it didn't always feel rewarding once I figured it out. So I was like, once I figured it out, but with Resident Evil 3, that was very action oriented. It was very directed. So maybe Resident Evil 3, maybe not. I'd have to think about it. But if you want me to, someone did ask me if I would do it. So if people want that, like, I can still consider it if that's still what people want. So I never played 4. I played 6. I played the Revelations games. Then obviously, I didn't play 7. I played probably the demo of 7, but I never played 7. And then I played 8, Resident Evil Village, for streaming, so you can go watch that on my YouTube channel, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game. and it was the first game I streamed, which was really awesome. So if you all want me to, I'm open to streaming this because I've never played Resident Evil 4. I pretty much know like most of the story because I watched so much of it online, but I never played it. So when I heard they were remastering it, remaking it, I was really excited about that and I was looking forward to it. But I never like, I didn't watch too much footage of it because I was like, you know what, I kind of want to, even though I know what the original was a lot, like I know a lot about that, it would be nice to go into this one a little more blind and just enjoy it as its own standalone game and just kind of like give it kind of that blank slate. I also hope it's not like Resident Evil 3 because if anyone who has played Resident Evil 3 will remember, it's really short and it doesn't feel like it feels like they like Resident Evil 2. I don't even think I finished it because I finished like one story and then you can do more and I didn't do that, so I feel like I didn't get the full experience. But I did feel like, and maybe because I was lost sometimes, I feel like I got a full experience with that game. With 3, I felt it was quick, and I know people said certain parts of the original were cut. Again, I didn't play that one, so I heard things were cut, like the clock tower area was cut, but I wouldn't have played the original to know that, but I did hear that, and it did feel short. So I really hope with 4, I hope they've taken their time to really flesh it out, add more to it. I find with some of these remakes, they're like, okay, we just did it to... I understand it takes a lot of effort and you know, resources to make a game... like take a game and basically recreate it from scratch. I recognize that, but I sometimes find when they do these remakes, not for Resident Evil per se, but like other companies that are doing a lot of remakes, so a lot of games are getting remakes. Sometimes some of them are amazing and they're just like next level and they expand on lore and things you can do, but then some of them are really just like one of one, just a remake and like a recopy. And so if you've already played the original or you know the original, you're really not getting any more. So I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit different, especially from the feedback they received from 3, but we will see. But I have heard that the demo is really short and it's timed, so hopefully this time that I spoke didn't take away from that. But I think it's like, they say it's 15 minutes, so we're going to see how long it is and then we'll talk about it. But we can do it a couple times. If they let me do it a couple times, we'll do it a few times to see what we like, what we're feeling, and we can go from there. But let's jump in. I've talked enough, but I wanted to play catch up with y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And make sure you check out some of my past streams. They're still up on YouTube, so if you want to watch those and have any, have any comments you want to make on those, definitely let me know. But let's get into this. Oh gosh, here we go. And I love how, like, Resident Evil now has such a, like, scaled back, minimalist, font and, like, hub. It looks really good. Okay, we're gonna start a new game. Okay.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget.
Oh god.
The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
I like how Leon looks. It's been 6 years since Leon S. Kennedy survived the Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by the Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. special agent, he is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to an isolated village in Europe, where intel suggests the kidnapped girl was last sighted. Even Leon's past trauma could not prepare him for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. I like how Leon looks here. He looks a little more... I thought when they showed the early footage, he looked a little more young, like how he looked in 2. But he looked... Oh gosh, he's been through some stuff. Well, we know he's been through some stuff, but he looks like he's been through some stuff. I feel like in the second one... Because in the second one, it was like he was new, a new recruit kind of vibe. He was young. But when I saw like preliminary footage for this game, I feel like he looked like the young version. He looked like how he looked in 2, and now he looks like... He looks more like how he looked in 4. So that's nice to see. Okay. And I know some people have like different thoughts on. Oh gosh, what? Okay, run. I know people have different thoughts on whether they like third person. Oh, I can go back this way. Who? Why
How
there's
far could he have gone?
there's already people making noise? Like, damn, we just started. Oh, where does this go? Is this where I just came from? Is this where I came from? Not me already getting lost. What was I gonna say? Some people, you know, have opinions on whether they like third person or first person. I like both types of Resident Evil. I think, do I think one is scarier? I find first person very scary. You know, when I played Resident Evil 8, I was pretty terrified a lot of the time. But I like a third person. The thing I like about Resident Evil's third person is I find it so much fun. Like the gameplay is a lot of fun. Like, oh god, what is that? Oh my gosh, it's a carcass. That's a bad sign. Okay, just you can look at it like that. So what was I saying? So I like how people don't like six. I like now. I will say six is one of those games that it's fun in the moment, but after a while you're like, okay, I'm over this. But I like the action in six. I liked it. They're like it was too action oriented. I thought it was fun. I thought Ada's story. Okay, that might be an exposed for some people who haven't played it, but Ada's story was the most fun for me. I really enjoyed hers. I liked Leon and Helena's to an extent, and then I liked how action oriented Chris's was. I did. Like you felt like you were playing an action game. Yes, it wasn't really horror, but I liked it. Sherry and Jake's was like that one. I don't know why that one just falls a little flat for some reason because it's like action adventure, and for some reason I just was not a fan of that. Like that one, I liked their story, but I didn't like the gameplay. So I was like not the biggest fan of that one. But even though I would play it too, but it would always be like, oh, I gotta play this one now. So, but I like action. I don't, you know, but I understand when you're coming for the horror experience, that's not what you're coming for. And that's why they were doing the Revelation games, which were also really great, especially the first one. Oh my gosh. The second one, but this one, the first one was really good. I recently replayed it actually on 2DS.
Anyone home?
And I've never played it on another system, but I liked it there. Okay, can I shoot? Because I'm like, we're just walking around like, oh gosh. Okay, oh gosh. Ooh, it's giving 7 vibes. And I've never played this, y'all. I've never played the original, so I don't even know the order of events. Oh god, that's not a good sign. What does it say? Crude charm, judgment is nigh. Yikes. Okay. I don't know the order of events. I know the clips. I've seen him in different places. I've seen the death scenes. I watched the death scenes. I heard some of the death scenes in this game are brutal. I don't know if we're gonna see that, but I heard about one of them, and I'm like, whoa, they show that. But I didn't watch it actually, to be honest with y'all. But you know, I'm here to see what's to see and be seen. And also I wanted to say, you know, I apologize for not being able to play the Resident Evil 8 DLC. Is it something I still want to do? Absolutely. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm gonna try. We may even play that first. We may even do that first. We'll see. Oh gosh. Oh no. He just be walking into places like, girl.
Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí?
Oh, here we go. Here we go already. Oops. Oh! Oh, yes, Leon! Yes! Oh, damn. Look at that. Yikes. Yes, Leon. Some quick reflexes. You better back kick these people.
This is not good.
Girl, you know what she was walking into. I mean, to an extent. Okay. So can I shoot? Oh, okay. Knife. How do I... Okay. Okay, cool. Um, so yeah, I apologize for not being able to watch. Ooh, oh, okay, cool. So this is how it looked like in that those games at the time. So it's so neat to see these games at the time. I don't know. I've never played this, so it's cool to see kind of like the ammo box. Key items, map. The map, if you become lost, you can check your current position and objectives on the map. If you have a treasure map, you'll be able to see the locations of valuable treasures. So I think we might actually be able to... Oh, crafting. Okay, so this is how we craft for, like, our items. Okay. Okay, well, that's triangle, so I'm just figuring out what everything is. Ew, oh my gosh. What is that? It looks like a monkey, but that's not a monkey. What is that? Is it like a cat? I don't even know. It's been beheaded, like decapitated. Oops, sorry.
Man,
Oh,
that stinks.
that's disgusting. Not be touching that. So I apologize that I was not able to play, because I think he knew once he saw this that like someone else had been here, and then they may have been killed. I wanted to play the Resident Evil 8 DLC. I think we'll still be able to do it, and I think maybe it would be a good idea to do that before we get to another game. I heard it's really scary, so we might have to play that one at night. That might be a night game, but I have heard it is terrifying. Okay, so we took his key. Okay, yep. Like I heard they said there's one part scarier than the baby section. Now, if y'all know the baby, oh. See, this be... Oh my gosh. And you just gonna keep going, Leon. You just gonna keep going down the bloody road. It's not the yellow brick road, honey. It's the blood-stained brick road. Oh gosh, here we go. Is that a... What is that? Is that like a horse? I think it looks like a horse. I hear there's a part that's scarier than the baby section, and that part, y'all know what that did to me. You can see my reaction online on YouTube. That was a lot for me. So if I've never even screamed like that for like a video game before, like ever. So that really got me. So if we can do a DLC. I wanted to do it, so I'm down. Oh no, there's the police officer. Look out. Oh, he's gone.
I read you. What's your situation?
Oh, well, we know. We know what his situation is.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, Leon. You know what this is? Come on. I guess, maybe I'm thinking of Leon from 6. Like, he just knows what's going on. He just knows. And why was this guy down here? Did he come down here and then... I love how they're like, get out of here. Well, now clearly it's going to be a mess to get out of here. Oh, man. So yeah, they say it's scarier, but then I heard mixed reviews about it. Ooh. Ah! Ew, let go of me! Oh, but am I gonna lose my knife? Oh, I got to keep my knife, okay. Okay, I don't want to lose my knife.
Keeps getting worse.
Oh, so I do it like that. Oh, that scared me. And I don't even have any more ammo. Where am I gonna get ammo from? Oh. Is there multiple people? I got 6. Okay, let's go back in here. Let's see if I can get some ammo. Hold on. Is there ammo in here? Well, we could play. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see maybe we can put the 8 DLC on the list. I need to kind of, because I haven't been streaming in a while, so it's like I have all these games that I know I want to play, but I haven't like compiled them and been like, okay, what would make sense to do this month or next month? Actually, now I'm thinking there's one game I'm like, which would be really good for Pride Month, so I think we might play that for Pride Month, but not the Resident Evil game, something else, but we'll see. Get human back in here. Okay, this goes upstairs. I mean, we can just leave them behind, to be honest, but... Are they gonna come after me? I just want to know if somebody... Does anybody here have ammo? Y'all got ammo? How do I reload? Okay. Oh, he's still gonna hear me. Oh, God. I knew it was gonna happen, but... You know what? I don't even want to wait. Go, 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 go! Yeah, just close that up. with six bullets? I don't think so. I'm gonna see y'all later. I love his jacket. Oh no.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
Hey, Hunnigan! What? Hey, sis! What's good?
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Oh, I didn't know Hunnigan was in the fourth one.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Oh my gosh. See? Look at the... Oh, Leon. Come on. Leon, let's figure it out. Nice. Nice roll. Yeah, see if you can follow me like that. Jump. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Love his jacket. Love that Hunnigan is still in the mix. I don't remember. So if she was in the first one and I'm sounding stupid, I apologize. I just never played it, so I didn't know that she was in it, but I love that she was in it. Yeah, no, I remember. She was in it, but she was only on the intercom. Wasn't there like a little kind of comm with her picture on it? Did you see her there like you see her in 6? I feel like you didn't see her like that, but I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments. So what were we talking about? It'd be so many things, child. So many things. Oh gosh, look at the blood. I like this so far. I mean, it looks beautiful. And I was gonna say about Leon too. It's interesting. I find he looks less like the old version from the old game. What he looks like to me, he looks like the new version as an older person. Like, he doesn't look like they just tried to do what he looked like before. It looks like they took what he looked like in the new games and then made that look older. And I kind of like that. I like how he looks like a mature version of what he looks like now. I still like his old design a little better. Oh my god, the crow. Crows can get so big. I was on a trip to a remote area. I was kind of on a reserve, on a First Nations reserve, and there was this crow and it kept following me. It was like the craziest thing. And they're so loud and they're so big. And there's crows in like my area. Like, I see crows, but those, like, they were big. I was like, dang. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, so this is the save spot? Okay, I guess we can't save in the demo. So maybe if it is as short as they say, like, if I can get through this in like 10-20 minutes, I will do it twice. Because we, like, have allotted this time to do it. But we'll do it once and then we'll see what we think. And then maybe the second time I'll just take on everybody, and because I'll know how to play the game. I don't really know how to play. I mean, there's things you remember, but like little combat, specificities from this game versus the past ones. Oh, gross. I'm sure that stinks. Ew, and look at that. I would not be putting anything in there. So I hear people over there, so we'll go here first. Look at him with his oxblood jacket. Okay, Leon, you got some fashion. See, now I got. See, now when the girls run up, now we loaded. We locked and loaded. So I mean, it's a little easier, But before, when I got 6 to my name, we test and fade a little bit. Let's see. But I love how this game looks. It looks really, really nice. Okay, let's go over here. And obviously, guys, I knew running before would kind of attract them. I shouldn't have done that, but I did do that. But if you're playing this game, don't do that if you don't want people to know where you are. But I did it. And then I ran back. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Hi, hi. Oh, and you are gone. Oh, can I do a move? Oh, boom! Yes, Leon. Okay. Is someone shooting? Why I feel like I heard somebody shooting. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, he got the kickback. I love the reaction commands. Now, Resident Evil 8 was a little bit much with those. So I wonder if they're going to kind of limit Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 6. You were doing acrobatics. Even 5 you were kind of doing that too, which I love, but I can see how it would kind of take away from it a little bit. So I like that they just added you can do the kick, but it seems very limited. And it almost seems like more of a take me back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Damn it.
Ouch. I'm so sorry. I did not see that. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Oh my gosh. Just imagine that while you're fighting. That'd be awful. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I mean, you're gonna have to meet me outside. Oh god, look how angry he looks. Take that. Oh, that was it? Okay. He looked mad. Okay, red herb, awesome. We're gonna need that soon. Flash grenade, yes, honey. Do I have a... Yeah, I was gonna ask, do I have a little... Okay, I got that. Ooh, and you get 8? That's cool, I like that. And then you throw it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay. I like how you have a few more. I really liked 8 though. It was really good. It felt like such a good game to start streaming. Like I feel like we were able to have like a really good pace. And you know, you always want to start on like a nice... It's always great when you start something new and you start on a good foot, so you're like, okay, I can do this. Like, I like this, and we can kind of keep this going. I mean, sometimes you have to learn first, which is totally fair, but I think we picked a really good game to start. And then we went on to stream so many games. So many games. And, okay, we're at the village now. Okay, so this is where things kind of end. Wait, what is that? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Was that the officer? Oh, no. Great. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. This is what's crazy. Like, they're like messed up, but they're so like, yeah, we're gonna like torture somebody and like burn them on a cross. Like, okay, we're gonna be careful here because I don't want to like, I don't want them all attacking me. That's not really gonna serve me well right away. Okay, I don't want to keep for that. More money. Also, I don't know if we're gonna make Sundays the streaming day. I don't know when I return. Oh god. Who saw me? Oh gosh, I thought he saw me. I don't know. Oh shoot. Can we stealth her? Yeah. Okay, so you don't lose your knife. Okay, that's good. Oops, sorry. Item crafting. Okay, so we're gonna do that later. Setting weapon shortcuts. Yeah, so we only have the one gun right now, so... Can you put this on as a shortcut, though? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can you put... Because I wonder if you want to heal. More money. People will be walking by here. I don't need them seeing me. I guess you could go straight up and run in, but I just don't think that's gonna... We don't even have a shotgun or something. Like, we can't even just... if I can see anything. Okay. Sorry, when he says X, I don't know why I keep pressing triangle. Hand grenade. See, this is what I need. See, so if they all want to run up at the same time, we can just like, boom! But even that might not kill everybody, so, oh god. Go get down. Do not need these people seeing us. Oh! Oops.
Here we go.
Stay back, stay back. Fight them off? Oh my gosh. Can we just hide again? Oh, they said, oh, no, 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 run. Oh gosh, okay, I don't even know what I want to do yet. Hold on, hold on. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll do, there we go. Girl. Damn it, let go of me. Oh, I wanted to do a Scarlet Nexus dodge. I'm like, wrong game. Ooh, did you hear that force? Don't touch me. Whoa, my gosh. Dang. But they didn't say I was in like critical condition. Oh, I know that hurt. I know that hurt. Okay, they say keep moving to avoid. Okay, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna handle this then. How much ammo do I got? Okay, reload. Oh, honey, they just got him together. So what I'll do is I'll fight a few, move. Fight a few, move. We'll do that. Oh, man. Poor thing.
Shit.
Right? Okay, we're gonna go this way. Because there's no... See, this is why I didn't want to fight them, because once they start, it's like... They're just coming from everywhere. But they slow down a little bit when they run up on you, so I can use that to my advantage. Go back in here. Oops. Oh, okay, right. Just want to get the... I guess when they were coming through the window, I'm like, what is going on? Okay, let's break this. I didn't break that last time. Okay. And can you... I guess is there a shop, or is the shop in here? Yeah, I guess we should do this, right? Okay, so how do I have to go back to my... Because how do I can I put something... I just want to put... Okay, hold on. I want to put this... Do you have to use it in the menu? Because I want to... I want to have it in my shortcuts. How do I put something in my shortcuts? I don't actually know. Okay. We're just going to have to do it from the menu for now, because I do not know how to do it. Okay, then we're going to stealth kill this lady. Okay. Oh, I like how he did that. Leon's cool. This is the one who saw me here, so we're gonna have to deal with him a little differently this time. Oh, did they not give me a thing this time? Oh, they didn't give me a... That was supposed to be a hand grenade. No. He's gonna see me from there, so we're gonna go back. I want to get the jump on them a little better this time. Oh, look at the hand. Hey, boo. Oh my gosh. Did it just attack me? Even the hens here are violent. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That's what everyone's trying to do. Because once you hit one, sometimes the kick can hit. Let me go. Okay, we're gonna move. Let's move. We're gonna move around. I wanna start going places. Take that. I don't think that'll kill him, but... Oh, of course. So there's all this other space. Resources. What is that? Oh, the cow! Hey, cow! Moo! Sorry. This way. Let's go back here. Because I'm gonna have to make gun bullets soon. Oh, you know what? You're not even worth it. Holy moly! Let's go this way. Exactly, that's what I thought. Move. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Really? I don't think we need another Oh my gosh. Ew. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, that wasn't really fair because I couldn't really do anything. Defeating all the enemies. Well, that's what I was trying to run, and then they got crazy. Like, damn. Okay. Oh, what is this? I don't want to be in this mode. Wait, take me out of... Back up, back up. How did I do that? I don't like what that did. Don't put me so close to him. Okay. Okay, we've seen that. We know what happens. I'm not gonna just go the same way before because... Why am I... Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix this. I don't want him to be all up in my grill. Like, I'd rather... We're gonna skip this. Oh, maybe I can go this way this time. Uh-oh. Move. Fight them off. Like, as if I can even take on one. Like... Oh, crap. That was a bad idea. Oh. Literally, like, out my way. That is funny. Oh, gosh. A herb. Okay, maybe we should just go activate the chainsaw guy. Because I don't really think there's really any other places I can go in. Like, what if I go here? Oh, this is... Nope. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Run! Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, my gosh! How dare you? And sometimes when they start doing that, you can't even stop them. Okay, this guy, just because you're on closer to the ground, girl, you were gonna get slapped too. Whoa. Don't touch me. Oh, so that's a... Oh, okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I get it. So what I didn't realize is what they do is they show you... Oops. They show you through the hub that you're losing life. I didn't realize that. I was like, where are they showing it? They're not showing me Where? Oh my gosh. Now I see where it is. Now I know what to do. I didn't know before. Now I know. Okay, that's not useful. Sorry, I keep pressing circle. I want to run with circle. I want to dodge, but different game. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Leon. What am I doing? And I mean, good for him for still moving after getting hit with that, because I don't know if I could do that. Okay, success. Even though this guy's in the mix, that's fine. Okay, all this money. If this was a different kind of game, I'd be here for this. Oh, move out the way. Come on, Leon, run, Leon. We gotta get back to open space. Don't throw that at me. Do not throw that at me. Okay, you threw it anyway. Okay, now let's play. What did she just do? Did she like kick me? Okay, I got like no ammo. Shit. Okay, I'm out of ammo. I mean, I got some powder, so maybe I can... Oh, it's another one to give me some. They give me a little bit, that's good. Oh, I gotta get this. We're gonna mix these. Okay, that's good. Can I get more hand? Oh, I need more resources. Okay. Look at them! Take that. Puta, did someone call me a puta? Damn. Use. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Move out my way. Like, girl, if you don't get out the way. Oh god, the church girl. You're literally just going through it.
Huh?
Oh. I feel like I kind of remember this from the original. Even the chainsaw guy? I didn't really fight him that much. So they're kind of under control. So that's when he realizes something's going on in this town.
Bingo?
Not bingo, child. Okay. Okay. So I'm guessing that's the demo? Okay. Okay. I only acquired money because I was trying to get other things and they just kept giving me money. Thank you for playing. Okay, that was cute! I liked that. When is the game coming out? Oh, it's coming out this month. Oh. That's kind of exciting to know. I don't know if we're gonna play this though right away. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think I'll have the time. We're gonna do it one more time. I'm just gonna skip the scenes this time. I don't think we're gonna do it twice, but I mean, I don't think we're gonna play this when this comes out. But what I think I'll do is I will keep it in mind. We'll see if people are really hyping it up when it comes out. But maybe I'll try to make time. But I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think so. And even if I did, it would be like on the weekends. You know,
How far could he have gone?
just once in a while. Not. Yeah, so I just don't want to start a game and then we're not able to really be in it and we're not able to really be immersed because I know like, you know, once you see someone start playing something, you want to be watching where it goes and following up and kind of just seeing the progression like episodes. You want to see episodes coming out. You don't want to just see one episode and then like months later you see a new episode. Like that's not, I don't want to do that. So for me to not do that, I'm just like, let's not start at all if we're not going to. Oh, it's cool. Did I come back here before? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I remember coming back here. I don't want to do that if, you know, we don't have to. So it's one thing if something comes up and I'm not able to, but if I can help it, I'd rather be able to give you all something a little more consistent. So I don't think we're going to play this right away. Is it going to be on the list? Absolutely, because I want to play this anyway. But it may not be the first one on my list. And honestly, like I'm really excited about some of the other games I have planned for y'all. So I kind of want to give y'all some of those first, you know. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the one game that looks funny to me that I was saying I was really kind of open to. I wanna play that one for sure. Like I would take time to play that one with y'all if we could, because that one looks like it's just gonna be a hot mess, and I'm very excited to kind of play through that one. So maybe that one first, and maybe the DLC, maybe that first. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But after we get off here, I'm gonna make my list because I kind of now I'm like intrigued a little bit, but. I would prefer if we could just play games that can be done in one sitting, or that we can do like maybe. Oh god, look how big the rat is! Don't touch me! Ew! Oh my gosh. I would prefer shorter games that we can play in like 1 to 2 playthroughs, like 1 to 2 sessions, as opposed to something that's gonna be hours. I don't really, and days and days. Like I can't do that right now. But the good thing about Resident Evil, it's very episodic. Even when it's not episodic. It's when you stream it, it works out better like that. Oh my gosh, she just comes around that corner. Like what? He literally takes so much, and then gives nothing. Like now I'm back to square one. But I like how they put the hub with the life there. I wouldn't even, and I like that. I like the minimalist style they're going with. I really like that. It's so easy to view, so easy to know what's going on. Okay, we're gonna take them on this time. Because I think now I know how to play. It'll be a little easier. Oh gosh. Okay, neither of them gave ammo? What? Okay, well I did it, y'all. I fought him off. Can't fight anybody else till I get some more ammo. Okay, we can't go back. Okay. That was probably not the best idea. But I wanted to at least see what happens if you fight them. Oh, can we get some ammo in here? Oh, there's a herb in here. Okay, I'll take that. There's some ammo too, please. That would be really nice. Would really appreciate that. Let me jump out the window. Okay, we're back down here. Okay. And he executed that landing perfectly. Like, go Leon. We're gonna go back. And some of the bosses are so cool in this game, like in the first one. So I'm actually excited to see how they look in this game. Excited for Ada's gameplay. If you played the first one, you've seen that. I liked her gameplay actually in 2. In 2, I liked her. I feel like you can never get enough of Ada. Like you never get like but that's the whole point, right? She's just here for a second and then she goes back to what she needs to do. But she always has the coolest segments. I love her crossbow. Like she's just that girl. She really is. Okay. And these two lunatics are over here. Got me looking like a lunatic. Who remembers that song that I did? I haven't listened to that. I was listening to one of my older songs because I used a reference of it in my performance. I referenced it just for like an opening kind of joke. And it was so funny how I listened to just a little bit of the song just before, just to confirm the line, because I was referring to a specific line in the song. And then I listened to it back and hearing my flow and like how I rapped is so different to how I rap now. It's interesting how you grow and change, and like this is just kind of a different era of how I'm, still making the same kind of music, but how I've evolved and changed and grown. It's really neat. So it was kind of nice to, as creatives, it's nice to sometimes look back and see what you've done and how you've changed and grown over time. And I think sometimes with music, it is easy to see sometimes, but it's, I'm still making that mistake with the X. Was that like in another game I must have played where it was triangle? I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh gosh. Oh, move! Oh my gosh. How do you move? I can't do like a dodge roll. Because when I see them coming... Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no, no you don't. No you don't. Oh no. So they can transform if you don't stop them. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry, Leon, I got you. We want to use this now. I don't use my spray yet. Okay, Leon, I'm gonna need you to just hang in there just a little while longer until we can get some more herbs. Because I don't really want to waste the first aid spray yet if I don't have to. I know. Just gonna have to limp for a little bit. What was I saying? It's nice to be able to, of course. It's nice to see that growth as an artist, like even, just how you grow and change and evolve over time. And it's, you work so hard in your craft and sometimes you don't see all that. Look at this guy. He's right here. Whoa. Okay, sir. I'm gonna need you to take this back kick. Or this front to back kick. It's like a sweeping... It's like a right kick. It's like a... I used to do Taekwondo, so I know the name, but I can't think of it right now. It's like a... Oh, I can't think of it. I'll remember it later on when I like... Okay, so you don't have to craft it. No, we're gonna craft it. Heal me up. Okay, say boom. Okay. Flash grenade. I didn't use that before. Maybe we'll use that this time. I kind of want to try to beat this chainsaw guy, but I don't know if it's possible because you're kind of surrounded. But we're going to take him on. We're going to try. And I kind of want to share, maybe I'll talk about it in future things too, but I kind of want to share just like one thing that I've also kind of been working on and just kind of like practicing is just like really protecting my peace. And what that has really come with is just, when I feel like certain energies or certain individuals kind of just don't really, maybe have my best interests or don't really align with my thought processes anymore. Like it's totally respect, do your thing, love that for you, but I'm not always I think I just kind of like I've kind of grown a little bit personally and just kind of recognized like, something isn't for me, that's okay. It doesn't mean people are bad. It doesn't mean we're gonna actually do a double stealth this time. I'm gonna stealth one way and then I'm gonna stealth the other way. Um and see if we can like go through both sides. But you can't even stealth the other way because the person comes down. But maybe she'll come down earlier and we'll be okay. I'll see. Um but I just am really at this place where, if oh, good resources. If I'm okay with just that difference now. I think in the past I was like really concerned a lot about like, hey, like I want to make sure I'm on the same page with everyone, and just maybe acquiescing to things sometimes that like I didn't actually agree with or I didn't actually believe in, but I thought I'm willing to be a part of this space or be involved in this and to try and make connections or um strengthen friendships. And now I think I've kind of come to a point where I'm just kind of like, what, if it doesn't really align with me, if it's not really for me, like I just am okay with stepping back and just not really being a part of certain things. And I think that's been good for me. I think it's been good for me to kind of do that and to exercise that. And so I've just continued to be on that path, and I'm kind of happier here. It's weird. It's weird. Like this time last year, if you told me like a year from now your life's going to be totally different, who you spend time with is going to be totally different. Oh, is he coming down? We're going to try to go both ways. We'll see if we can. I don't know if we can because I feel like they may send some people this way just to like mess with me a little bit. But so yeah, like it's interesting, like and it's so interesting. I really have to like always shout out and show myself to my mom, because she always told me it was going to be like this. Like how my life is kind of right now, she was like, you're going to get to that point where you don't have time to be making plans with people constantly and prioritizing others constantly and just putting just really making that effort to like invest in things that like aren't investing in you. Like you just won't be able to do that because you'll be focused on the things you love and the things you care about and the things you want to get done, and you won't be able to do it. And I didn't like, I was just like, I always thought, oh, thank you for the egg. I always thought I'd be able to have, oh, don't see me, please don't see me. I always thought I would be able to have, she's still here. I feel like they get her to like come once you're coming. Like she just kind of like, she knows to move when you're getting close. I kind of want to go both ways. Okay. She passes, I'm just gonna... And so, yeah, if you could have told me a year ago, like, I'm gonna be real not around certain people and certain energies and people I was just really investing hardcore into, like, and really just making sure, like, I always made time for certain people, always made time for certain things, and, like, if you could have told me my life is where it is now, I would have been like, what? No way. Like, that's scary. That's, that's not what I want. That's not how I think things will go. But I'm not going to lie to you. Like, and there was a time where it was still hard and it was still like, I wasn't happy about it. But I think I've kind of gotten to that point now where I'm just kind of used to it. And, I think that's, a blessing. As humans, we can adapt. And I feel I've adapted to this new kind of life, where I just kind of spend a lot of time working on me. I spend a lot of time oh, I need you not to come back this way, please. I just spend a lot of time working on me and just focused on self-improvement, self-benefit. No. Hi, sis. Okay. I've just spent more time working on me and and how to grow as a person, grow as an artist, grow as a creative, and I'm so sorry I keep doing that menu thing. I really apologize. Like I need to stop doing that. I don't know why. Maybe it's something in Scarlet Nexus that you press X with. I don't know. Maybe you pick up things with X. I don't think so. Maybe I don't remember. But I've just enjoyed it. I've just enjoyed. Even with this recent, I was doing a lot of really cool ventures and connections with people, with other artists, and hanging out. And even right now, I've just been like so focused on getting music done and writing and preparing new projects, and that was my life, you know. And there's some other things I'm working on that I'm not really ready to talk about yet. I just kind of want them to kind of. Oh, he saw me. Yeah. No. I like how they give you at least a second where you can kind of. Ooh, I know that hurt. I know that hurt. Where are they? Oh. Not them coming out the house. But you mind your own business. See what happens? Then you gotta get put down. I've just enjoyed it, you know, and it's hard like, it took me a long time. I'm not gonna tell people, like, just go through something like that and you're gonna, oh my gosh. She really, like, running charge full force at me. Move out the way.
Damn it.
No! I'm so sorry. Gotta move. And I think I gotta craft some more. Yeah. But I don't want to be wasting it either. Okay, this lady... Listen, lady. No, don't bite me. Leave me alone. I know someone's just gonna run up and try to stab me. Leave me alone. And I think someone had... Okay. I've just enjoyed it, and I know I've said that like 3 times now because so much is happening. But it took me some time, and I know it's not for everybody. I'm not gonna tell people just start. Ew, he looks so scary. I'm not gonna tell people to just start going through transform, you know. But that was the time I just needed for myself, and I needed to change, and I needed to grow. And through doing that, I felt. Look, she's trying to play tag. I don't want to play tag with you. Please find another friend. Like I'm not down for that. It took me time. It really took me time to just understand. Oh gosh. He gon' I need a dodge. I need a dodge. Okay, how was I supposed to? Okay, how would you? Oh my gosh! What? I mean, they censored that a little bit because that was like, that was a lot. I'm gonna try to beat him though. I kind of want to see if we can beat him, but the problem is there's so many of them. Okay, Leon. Let's try this again. Okay. So yeah, like it's just really been just an interesting transformational time for me. So with that in mind, can I just run up? How do I just run up? Leave him alone. I'm only using crouch to try and... Whoa, let me go. Whoa. Let's take them on, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bring it. Take that. All this money, I mean, it's nice that he's getting some coin, but that's not That is not helping me out. I do like that. Oh my gosh. I do like that the melee option doesn't always come, so you kind of have to like hope it comes a little bit. Did you see that? I got all of them with that kick, and then look who's back. Okay, they're gonna. If I don't stop them, okay, don't try to tussle with me, girl. Move. Let's see if I can do. How can I? But I didn't get any first aids. Okay, we gotta. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna. Okay, y'all, he is blocking a chainsaw with a knife. What? Oh, shoot. Shoot. Move out the way. He'll start killing them too. That's the good part. Oh god. No! Okay, so I'm out of... Like, can he kill a couple more of them? Oh, that punch. There we go.
You gotta be kidding me.
I still can't believe that chainsaw guy did that to me. Oh, the poor cow! No! Why did you hurt the cow? Are you serious? Okay, I would have totally got them. Ah, see? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do one more try. I think what I'll try to do is I'll just try to fight and run, because if you don't go to every section, you won't get the ammo and stuff. So I'm not gonna do that, because I kind of just want to... We'll wrap up soon, but... This is fun! I like this! I just want to get the... Oh, what's that say? Oh, you can go up. Okay, I can't do that yet. I wonder if that's for Ada. Is that for Ada? Like, is that like a grappling hook moment? That's cool. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. I like this. I would definitely play this. I would definitely play the real game for sure. But I usually get, nowadays I will get whatever Resident Evil comes. They give you you get a good time. You get a nice little adventure. It's cool. It's fun. Oh gosh, of course. You get, you know, for the most part, you get a good little adventure, a little soap opera, some drama. That's what I liked about Revelations 1. There was a lot of drama, a lot of plot twists. I liked that. I really like that game. And that's why I've played it multiple times, because it's good. Take that. But, yeah, I definitely will get this at some point. But yeah, just to finish that point, I just want to wrap up that point that I was making. You know, change is necessary. Change is part of growth. You know, growth is part of growing pains. I mean, you know, you can't have... Oh my gosh, you cannot have... Oh, look, they try to dodge. Like, no. But we need a... What's it called? We need a... I wonder if you need to have a certain amount of life to be able to do that. I need a dodge. I need a little dodge move, because this is it. I think if you're low, you can't fight him off the same way, I think. Oh gosh. See, did he just try to dodge that with his head? Can he do that every time, please? But you know, oh god. How do you stop her from doing that? Because once she starts coming for you, it's like, what am I supposed to do? See, you thought you was gonna run up, but then when you saw that we were ready for you, then you didn't want to run up. I got you. Okay, Leon, you got full health. I'm gonna need you to run with some stamina, okay? How many there are? So, just be open to the process. You know, trust the process, like they say, and just recognize that what's meant to be will be, and you will figure it out. You know, and if you kind of gotta move away from certain energies or certain people's momentarily, that's the other thing. Things aren't permanent. It's not like, oh, now sometimes people are just part of a chapter, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. You know, 2 chapters from now, honey, it may be our reunion moment. You know, but just this chapter I'm in. Okay, now I'm gonna use the group. Shoot. Oh. I'm sorry, Leon. Dang. I just feel like once they charge, you don't have like a way to move out the way. Okay, last time. We're gonna do last time, and we're gonna call it. So yeah, just let things be what they be, and just be okay, you know, and I think that's what I just had to kind of like go through the motions for a bit, and there was just this period of time where I was like, I don't know what the future is gonna hold, and I don't know how I'm gonna deal when it's not what I'm used to. But now I think I'm a little more like okay with the process, and I'm just like, you know what? Now I'm like, I'm okay, and I'm happy that I'm okay, and I'm okay with maybe being okay for me may mean that, you know, certain situations just are no longer what they used to be. And that's okay. And that's okay. And maybe you know what I mean? It's just, that's what I've learned from all this. Okay, they say use that, and then I can't. Oh, not you hit, not the friendly fire, child. I think sometimes it's just important to recognize that, you know, sometimes we just gotta go our own way, and I think that's the biggest thing I had to learn, what my path is. I think I've just always been that person, like, because I think there were so many times in my life where I felt excluded. I was always that person, like, I want to include everybody, I want everyone to be a part of this, like, I want to be sharing moments, and I think in doing that sometimes, I kind of maybe didn't do the things I wanted to do because I was like, oh, well, if we all can't do oh, finally I get a hand grenade. Move out the way. Once, you know, I would maybe sometimes sacrifice opportunities, so I'd be like, oh, well, we can't all do this together, so I'm not going to do it. And now I realize, well, no, you should do what you want. Oh my gosh. I need to do what I want to do for me on my time. And I think I'm getting to that point where that's just as easier for me. And I appreciate the people who understand that it's not personal, it's just I'm doing for me. And just that, I'm just focused on me. Like the Baby Tate song, gotta be focused on me. This is what it is. And I'm just trusting the process more and just recognizing that, listen, we ain't all gonna be besties sometimes, you know, and I'm at a place, I cannot believe the cow got put on fire. I don't know how that happened, but I am not okay with that. I want to say I do not support the cow being set on fire. I don't. Oh, wait. Now this, see, they're trying to jump me right there. Wait a minute. Let me breathe. Right? Did I get him? Whoa. Oh, even he got caught in it. Oh, okay. Okay, so there we go. That was crazy. That was a lot of fun, though. I really enjoyed it. I can definitely see myself playing this, especially for streaming. This would be a super fun game to play for streaming. So I will put this on the list. I don't know when we're gonna play it. I can't promise you that, because again, like I said, I'm still focused on some other projects, but I'm gonna keep my eye out for demos again and smaller games, because I would like to come back to do some here and there. But this was fun. I enjoyed this. It's fluid. It's easy to play. What I've liked about Resident Evil 2, 3, and now 4's remake is once you've played one, it's very easy to get into the style of playing the others. They don't really throw too many different, and obviously it's still early on in the game. I'm sure there's other things they've either added or they've included from the original that I haven't played before. But I like that the style and kind of the controls, like it's very, and some people would say, well, yeah, of course, the third person shooter, but I think they just know the formula that works and they're just going with that, and I like that. You can jump right in. You know what's going on, you know what's going down, and it's very easy to kind of get your bearings. So I like that. I really enjoyed that. I wish the demo was a little bit longer, but I think they give you enough to get an idea of what it's going to feel like. I love how Leon looks. He looks great. I feel like the early developments, he looked a bit different. Like, he looked like Resident Evil 2's version, and I was kind of like, eh. But he looks great. His jacket looks awesome. Beautiful, beautiful jacket. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. I heard there's some differences with some of the gaming mechanics. That's what I've heard, but I guess we'll see that once we actually play it. But yeah, I will put it on the list. There's some other games on the list. Like always, I always say if there's any games you would like to see me play, please let me know. We'll see what we can do. But I don't want to say what I think the next game I will stream fully will be, but I would think it may be a narrative adventure game, because I kind of have like a few that I've been wanting to play with y'all, and I kind of want to go through those first, some of them, if it's possible. And I actually honestly save a lot of the narrative adventure games for like these kind of streaming moments, because I find it's a lot more fun to play when other people can come through and give their, thoughts, choose options, and we go from there. So we'll see. We will see. This was great. I had so much fun coming back to this. It's nice. It's like kind of getting back on the bike, It's been a while, but this was a lot of fun. I will post this on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it there. But if you watch to the end, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Make sure you follow the Zachariah EXP Instagram account, because I always post there first. I also post on Twitter at the Zachariah EXP as well, for when I'm announcing what games I'm gonna be playing and when. And hopefully then either the next time you see me streaming or soon after, you're gonna get to see some cool changes, and that's all I'll really say on that. But until then, I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope you have a great week coming up. And if you plan to play the demo as well, or the full game, let me know your thoughts. Please don't spoil it for me. I remember we had that one person come in on one of the streams and try to spoil the game. Don't do that. That ain't it. That's not cool. But come through and say if it's good, or you're enjoying it, or you're not. Let me know. And then we'll see. I'm really excited to see what people think of this game, because I think with 2, people loved 2. 3, it was kind of mixed reviews. So I wonder if 4 is going to come out and everyone's going to be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, return to form, new content, next level, plot twist, you name it. I wonder, we'll see what the reviews are. But until then, I love y'all. Have a great night, and I will talk to y'all soon. Oh, and again, lastly, please check out the Boys a Liar remix out now. Please check out Love Me Like a Song, that's out now on all streaming platforms. My last single, Off Kilter, is on all streaming platforms. The music video for that is on YouTube. If you have not watched that yet, please go check it out. And I will see y'all soon.